My fiance married my best friend while I was in Afghanistan and sent me the wedding photos. I was a specialist with the 101st Airborne, 6 months into my deployment in Kandahar. My fiance Jessica and I had been together since high school. We got engaged right before I deployed. The plan was simple. I'd finish my tour, come home, and we'd get married in the fall. My best friend Tyler was supposed to be my best man. He'd been my buddy since 3rd grade. We played football together, went to prom as a group, enlisted in the army on the same day. He got stationed at Fort Hood while I went to Fort Campbell, but we stayed close. Jessica and Tyler got along great. I actually introduced them at my going away party before deployment. Thought it was perfect. My fiance and best friend could hang out while I was gone, keep each other company, make sure neither of them got too lonely. About 3 months in, Jessica's emails started getting shorter, went from paragraphs about her day to just a few sentences, then once a week instead of daily. I figured she was busy with work and didn't think much of it. Tyler stopped responding to my messages completely, sent him maybe 15 emails over 2 months. Nothing. Radio silence. I started getting worried, asked my mom if she'd heard from Jessica. She got quiet on the phone and said, "Honey, maybe you should call Jessica when you get a chance." That's when I knew something was really wrong. The internet at our base was terrible and phone calls cost a fortune, but I managed to get through to Jessica on a Sunday morning. As soon as she answered, I could tell something was off. "We need to talk," she said. Those 4 words every deployed soldier dreads hearing. "I've been seeing Tyler," she continued. "We didn't plan it, it just happened. We've been together for 2 months now." My mind went blank. Tyler, my best friend since we were 8 years old, the guy who was supposed to stand next to me at my wedding. "I'm sorry," she said. "I know the timing is terrible, but I couldn't keep lying to you." She sent me an email the next day officially ending our engagement. I was devastated, but figured at least she was honest about it. At least she waited until I got home to move on completely. 2 weeks later, I got a care package. My mom's handwriting on the label. Inside was a bunch of snacks, some magazines, new socks, and an envelope. I opened the envelope and found professional wedding photos. Jessica in a white dress, Tyler in a tuxedo, both of them smiling at some fancy venue with flowers everywhere. They got married while I was still deployed, less than a month after she broke up with me. There was a note from Jessica that said, "I thought you should know. I didn't want you to find out from someone else. We really didn't plan for this to happen." I sat in my bunk staring at those photos for probably an hour. My entire platoon knew something was wrong, but nobody said anything. Finally, my squad leader, Staff Sergeant Williams, came over. "You good, Martinez?" I handed him the photos without saying a word. He looked at them, then at me, then back at the photos. "Your ex?" "And my best friend. They got married 2 weeks ago." He didn't say anything for a minute. Then he took the photos, walked over to the burn barrel we used for trash, and dropped them in. "You're gonna finish this deployment and go home with your head up," he said. "Those people don't deserve another second of your time." The rest of my platoon found out what happened. Guys started sending me extra snacks from their care packages. Even the guys who usually gave me grief were nicer. It helped more than I expected. I finished my deployment, came home 7 months later, didn't go to my hometown for 3 weeks. When I finally did, I ran into Tyler at a gas station. He tried to apologize, started with, "Man, I know this looks bad," but I cut him off. "You married my fiance while I was getting shot at in Afghanistan. There's nothing you can say." Walked away and never spoke to him again. Jessica tried to friend me on Facebook a year later. I blocked her immediately. I'm married now to an amazing woman named Amanda who I met at a veterans support group. She knows the whole story. Sometimes she jokes that at least Jessica showed me who my real friends were before I wasted a marriage on her. Tyler and Jessica got divorced 3 years later. My mom told me. I didn't ask for details and I didn't care. The army taught me a lot of things, but the most important lesson came from those wedding photos. Some people will show you exactly who they are when you're not looking.